Hello and welcome to episode 24 of Eternally Destined. Recently I've been going through a TV series called Prison Break. Now if you haven't seen it, there might be some spoilers in here, but essentially the story goes like this. There's a man that is accused of murdering the vice president's brother. They have some footage, he's convicted, and he goes to prison. His name is Lincoln Burrows. Now Lincoln, while he's in prison, his brother visits him. His brother's name is Michael. Michael visits Lincoln and he asks him, he says, Lincoln, did you kill him? Did you do it? And Lincoln says, no, I've been set up. Somebody is setting me up. But see, all the evidence points to his guilt. And the only thing that he has to go on, Michael, is Lincoln's word. Now, Michael believes his brother. And he goes home and he has this elaborate plan that he takes time and he plans out a prison break. He is going to break out his brother. And in order to break out his brother, he goes, purchases a couple of guns, some firearms, and he goes to a bank, discharges the firearms, acting like he is going to rob this bank. He gets taken into custody, sentenced, and put in prison. Now he gets put in the same prison that his brother is. He has this plan, and throughout this series, he ends up breaking out his brother. And when I was thinking about this series and watching it, I've seen all 4 seasons now, as I watched this show, it spoke to my heart, because this brother's love for his brother, Michael's love for Lincoln, knew no bounds. It didn't matter if everyone else thought he was guilty. This brother believed him, and he sought to set him free. See, Lincoln was on death row. He was ready to be executed, and Michael, he had only a few short months to get this plan of his into operation and to make it happen. Otherwise, Lincoln would be executed. He would be sent to the chair. And it's interesting because we as people, we tend to gravitate towards these compelling stories that we watch on TV. And yet, the most compelling story of all is that of Jesus Christ. And what I find fascinating is that there are elements in Prison Break that are exactly the same as the story of Jesus Christ. You see, Jesus Christ is known as our brother. And guess what? We also, like Lincoln, were set up. See, Satan, back in the garden, he deceived Eve. He told her a lie, said, you know what, if you eat this fruit, you'll be like God. Because God doesn't want you to eat this fruit, because he doesn't want you to experience the fullness. And she was deceived. She gave to Adam, and Adam and Eve both, the first parents of humanity, they fell. They fell into sin. They disobeyed God, because God told them, don't eat the fruit. It's for your best interest. Just obey me. And you know what? At that point in time, when humanity fell, Christ knew he was going to step in. What did he do? He left aside his job. He had this elaborate plan, all planned out. And his plan was before the creation of the world. So his plan was that if humanity fell, this is what would happen. He didn't come up with the plan as an afterthought. And so Jesus, our brother, he comes down into this world, just like Michael going into the prison setting. Jesus came as a human being into this life, into this sinful world, to break us out, to set us free. And he did that by the cross. At the cross, Jesus took on all of our sins, and he set us free. Yeah, I find it amazing how compelling the story of God is, and how much love he had for us. And as I was watching that show, and seeing how much people would do for their loved ones, people were willing to die for their loved ones. Christ said that man has no greater love than this, than he would lay down his life for his friend, for his brother, for his loved one. Christ did that for us. He had that great love, that no matter what, he was going to lay down his life. And even if he never rose again, he would be satisfied in giving up that life so that we could have a chance at being with his Father in heaven in perfect harmony. My name is Daniel, and I just want to encourage you along your journey because you are eternally destined.